So we've got a looks like a kind of a fishy player limps the hijack, and we raise it at preflop. I think since the guy has a little bit of a smaller stack than normal, Alex's bet sizing here preflop is pretty good. I wouldn't have mind making it 5, and if the guy had a bigger stack, I wouldn't have mind making it about 7. So he calls, of course, which these types usually do, and then we hit this flop. I think the format of me going over this hand is I'm gonna um, try to show what Alex did and then show what I might do differently. And on this flop, we've got it's Queen Jack 7. It's pretty drawy. We've got a pretty strong hand, and Alex makes a bet. I think a bet is a great idea here. I don't think I ever do anything but bet here against anyone on the flop with this particular hand. I think his bet sizing is a little bit small. Um, for one, I would probably want to bet here and then on a lot of blank turns, just bet the rest in. Um, because I feel like even if I get called on the flop, this Mr. Russo guy, I mean, he's very capable of having anything as weak as like 7-6 or like 8-9 of nothing. No redraw besides that bottom end of a weird gutter. Um, he could have any seven, any jack, and any queen, and um, a little bit of hand reading here. I don't think that his queen X's, the queens he has very many strong queens. One, we hope, and this is not universally true, and it's just especially at low stakes, it's just somewhat true. But these guys, I mean, we hope that they're like raising stuff like Queen 10, Queen Jack, Queen King, and Ace Queen for the most part. That's not always true, but we do. Even so, I still discount it somewhat from him, and so that makes my pair of jacks with the top kicker that much stronger. And likewise, I don't count on him having King Jack very often because I'd assume he'd raise that pre-flop. And so we hope that, because of that, and just purely because he's calling the flop with so much garbage and so many just random, he has so many just like suited hands and stuff he's going to call with on the flop. Um, we hope a turn bet would be pretty good on most blanks. If the turn goes wet, that's a different story. Anyway, um, so I like betting here, probably around 11 or 12. I can see why. I can see a couple of reasons why Alex might have made it smaller. One, he sees a smaller stack, so he's thinking maybe he's going to try to put him on a 3 street installment plan, or he wants to kind of keep deep stack poker relative to Mr. Russo's stack or whatever. Um, those are all okay ideas, and the $8 bet isn't a god awful bet size by any means,